Welcome to the Wake Up Dad Show. This is episode number 29.
Wake up, Dad!
Are you confused and overwhelmed about your role in all the craziness that is being a dad? Are you struggling to create the life you hope for? Are you looking for other dads to share your struggles and your triumphs? Or do you just need help waking up in the morning? Join your host, Dr. Scott Vatcher, as he explores the amazing and sometimes crazy world of being a dad. This is the Wake Up Dad Show.
Hey Dad, welcome to another episode of the Wake Up Dad Show. This show is dedicated to you, the dad who wants more success, time, health, fitness, connection, passion, and all-around awesomeness. I'm your host, Dr. Scott, and on today's episode, I'm going to talk to you to an idea I talk to a lot of my clients about at my practice all the time. And at the practice, I talk to them about this based more on a health perspective, but really it fits in a health perspective. It fits in a really any perspective in life. So the idea is of this thing called a magic bullet. Now, when something goes right in our life, or more importantly, when something goes wrong in our life, we want to try and find that one thing to blame. I call it the magic bullet. So say somebody comes into my practice, as a very typical example, they might say, "Oh, I've got this back pain. I think, what do you think it is?" I said, "I don't know. What do you think it is?" And they say, "Oh, I think it's my mattress." And I go, "Okay, well, yeah, that might be part of it. But what about what do you do at work all day long?" "Oh, I sit down all day long." "Oh, okay. And what did you do on the weekend?" "Oh, well, I weeded the garden for 7 hours, and then I went for surf, which I haven't done for 6 months. But I think the bed's my problem." Do you see where I'm going with this example, guys? It's the idea of this magic bullet is just a silly idea, really, because our brains want to compartmentalize things, and they want to come up with a specific, logical reason, one reason for the way things are. So I'm using a health example there. Another one might be, let's look at the 5 Ps. What about power? Say when it comes to somebody's health. Let's use the example of somebody who wants to or has a lot of excess weight to lose. And, we have to come up with some reason or magic bullet as to why that is. It's because I used to do yoga once a week and I haven't been getting there. So, that's the reason. And it's just really silly when you think about it, guys, because there is no one reason for anything that's happening in your life. It's a combination of everything that's going on. And it's really why I picked the idea of the 5 Ps. If you think about every one of those influences the other one, and you can't be dragged down in one without being dragged down in all of them. And you can't become better at one of them without becoming better at all of them. So the idea behind this whole podcast is to get this message out there that, guys, that we need to be we need to be better men first. And that will just have such a flow-on effect to every area of our life, including being the best dad possible. We need to take care of ourselves, guys. There's just so many dads out there that are just struggling in so many different areas. I just want you to pick one area. Don't think about all 5. Don't think about, I've got to do this and this and this and this and become overwhelmed and then do nothing. Some people call it paralysis analysis. You analyze everything. You got to figure out, I've got to exercise every day, and I've got to eat well. I've got to wake up early in the morning. I got to do my power hour, and then I got to stay up late to get things done, and then I've got to do better with my kids. I want to spend more time with them, and I've got to make more money, so I've got to figure that one out, and I need to spend more time with my partner because that's suffering, and then I need to blah 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 blah. And so what we do is we make up this massive list, and you know what the list becomes? It becomes a huge excuse for why we're not where we want to be in our lives. So guys, my message for you for today really is a simple one, is to just choose one thing, to take one step forward. And that's the dad work for this episode, guys. Just figure out, just pick one of the 5 P's, even if it's a one you're doing fairly well at, and up the game just a little bit, and that will have such a flow-on effect for you, for your life, for you as a man, for you as a dad, for you as a partner, for you in your relationships with your friends and your family and your business or place of work. It will just have such an enormous impact in so many different areas by just taking that first step. Don't go into overwhelm. Don't think about the 800 other things you need to do. Figure out what is the one most important thing I need to do today and start getting it done, guys. So that's it for today's episode. An ancient proverb once said, for a man to achieve his dreams, he must first wake up. Dad, you're not alone. This is your wake-up call. We're in this together, all for one and one for all. Guys, go check out the website, www.thewakeupdadshow.com. Go down to the bottom, put your name in my world map. Let me know that you're doing it. And if you're listening through this through Facebook, let me know what you're thinking of the episodes in the Facebook post. So give me a post on there and let me know what you're thinking of the episodes, how you're finding these things. And guys, let's be better dads together.
Do you want to know more about the Wake Up Dad movement? Go to www.thewakeupdadshow.com to download any and all past issues of the show, claim your free gift, or to directly ask Dr. Scott any questions you have. Continue the conversation on the Facebook group Wake Up Dad. Share this podcast with other dads on iTunes or Google Play. Make sure to subscribe to the show and give us a rating so we can reach more dads. And dads, one last thing. Wake up!